everybody. So, good news, bad news. Good news is, it looks like it rained out here. Everything's wet. I got mud puddles, which could be a good thing, because that might mean that there's going to be new growth, new vegetation, and it's going to be a little cooler in the mornings, so more animals will be moving around. Bad news is, it's already 6 o'clock. As you can see, it's already way bright out. I'm kind of still hunting into my tree. But yeah, I just want to welcome everybody back to a new day, new hunt. And hopefully today's the day I put something down. I'm not going to be too picky today because my time on these hills are coming to a close. I kind of want to try to tag out here or anywhere actually, because my daughter was playing with my binos, now it's off. My zone's gonna open up soon, so I gotta kind of wrap up this A zone hunt. What the heck? So I gotta kind of wrap up this A zone hunt and start focusing on D zone. So today might be my last day here. Well, not really last day, but last day for a little while, because the next time I come out it's going to be with the rifle and it's not going to be my hunt. So I'm down here in a valley and there's a deer tree over here. There's a deer bed right there. Got some right here. Got some right here. There's droppings everywhere in here. I'm thinking about sitting here. You guys, today is just not a record day. I found a buck. It was the other night I was here on that hill right there. Wait, is it that one? Yeah, this hill right here. The other night I saw a fork with 4 does. I got to right here. And these trees, I don't even know how much of it I recorded while I was recording and talking to you guys on my camera, telling about beds and deer droppings and everything. They were right there. The tall fork, 4 does, all right there. And I was trying to record them, but when I came in this morning, I must have left my camera on for the whole drive home here for 2 hours. Because how my camera works is, even when it's out of battery, when I turn it on, it will start off. I'm pretty sure this is how a lot of cameras work. When I first turn on, it will show that it's full battery. And then within like 30 seconds, it will just drop 1 bar at a time until it's done. And it will turn off. And because I have the camera on screensaver mode after 30 seconds, the screen goes black too. So I thought I was recording, and then I realized my camera was dead. I changed out the battery. I had my GoPro at 40% battery, basically. I have 4 bars and it usually has 8 bars. So that's 50% battery. On the way here, I charged it on my portable charger and I left it in my bag. And somehow the power button must have gotten hit and it unplugged. The charger unplugged. So I'm having camera issues today and it's bugging me a little bit. I was kind of frustrated, flustered, and annoyed, so I put my camera away. Everything's back in my pack. I got my phone. I did change out the battery for my GoPro right here. So GoPro's got 100% battery, but it only records probably like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. My battery pack is dead. So I'm charging it right now. Because with the battery pack on there, I could record for 4 hours, just non-stop 4 hours. Without it, I get 45 minutes. So is it 4 hours? Might be 3 hours, but I get a long charge on it. But I'm getting a little frustrated at the camera work today, and everything's wet. So I can't hear the deers can't hear me. So I think I'm just gonna run the GoPro and just hike. I'm not gonna do much recording. I don't know, I'm just gonna clear my head for a little bit, and then maybe I'll start recording again. We'll see how that goes. But today is just one of those days where I kind of just feel like I just want to hunt. I don't want to deal with all this camera issue. So I'm just gonna go do a couple of mile hike and see what happens. I don't actually know how far back I hiked, but I just walked the dry creek bed all the way to the back where private property starts. Just don't feel very good, I guess. Kind of have a headache. Stomach's not feeling too good. And just got no motivation to hunt today. I don't know what to say. I just don't feel like it. I just do not feel it today. I was planning to stay here all day, but I think it's because of this humidity. It's definitely getting to me. Everything's wet, so like every time I bring up my binoculars to glass, my glasses fog up and I can't see anything. And because it keep doing it, it's giving me a headache. So it's making me not want to hunt. Well, I'm just gonna walk back. The good news is there's some fresh deer tracks going up this way, so who knows? Maybe I'll run into this deer. So, a few things happened coming back here. I found a little bit of newfound motivation to hunt, I guess you could say. I've hiked all the way to the back. I guess you could say the back. It's not the back, but to the left is BLM. Not accessible road, by the way. You have to hike into it. To the right is private property. Well, I ran into somebody at private property. I ran into the owner. He was back there repairing his fence because he says that the deers keep jumping his fence and they keep breaking it. So he graciously offered me to hunt his property. He's like, you're more than welcome to hunt this side if you want. And you can keep whatever meat you get. With a twist. He threw in that only thing he wants, if I get anything, is the trophy. Kind of an odd request. I've never had anybody request for the trophy. But yeah, he was like, if you shoot a good buck, I kind of want the head, so I can mount it. And I was like, I wouldn't mind that, but I kind of need the head to go report the deer. So it was a little payoff hiking 2.5 hours back over here and getting some private land access. I'm pretty sure I could just drive around, go to the gate and go into his property, but I have no idea which part it is. At least I know that from back here I could do it. And I actually didn't even get a written request for him, so I don't think I will actually hunt his property. Don't want to get in trouble. He might not remember me the next time around. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Real nice guy. I talked with him for a few minutes before I actually got up and left. And then walking to the left towards BLM. I saw a boot track. And I was like, oh man, somebody already beat me to it. I was kind of like, god damn. Somebody actually hiked out here earlier than me? That's crazy. It's a 2.5 hour hike back here. And there was a boot track in front of me. Yeah, it's a fresh boot track. I know because it rained. I think it rained because everything's wet. Everything's soaked. It's still soaked. It's 8:30 and it's soaked. My shoes are soaked, but my socks are still dry because I got waterproof shoes. But yeah, there was a fresh boot track in the grass. The grass just got kicked over. And I was like, damn, somebody already came out here? That's crazy. And I was feeling a little bummed about that, but you know, it's public land. Everybody enjoys it. So, no biggie. At least until I heard ATVs zip past me. It's a no motor vehicle zone. Like, you should not even be back here with anything with a motor. So yeah, when I heard that, the ATV just, I was like, what? And you're gonna ruin it for the rest of us. So whoever it was that was back here, they need to get off. Because they should not be back here with the ATV. I don't even know how they're driving their ATV to do this stuff. It must be a motorbike. Because you can navigate motorbike through here. Because there are little trails in between all these bushes. ATV, probably not. But yeah, so there's a dude back here riding around with a little motor. I'm guessing a motorbike. Which sucks. Because it makes it bad for the rest of us. It's because of people like that hunters get a bad rep. Even for a little day. Pretty funny how that stuff works. You never know what you run into when you're out here. Back in the tree again. I'm the only person out here all day today. And it's hot. It's very hot. So, below me, this might be a bad thing because I'm leaving my scent everywhere, which is horrible. This morning when I got here, I jumped the fork with 4 does. I was down here and I was recording and the camera was malfunctioning, all that junk. So I was getting frustrated and I went in really quiet because I knew that they might be deer. So I went in really quiet and while rummaging for batteries, I jumped the doe and then followed suit was 2 other does. And I said, oh man. And then the 4th doe and the fork ran off. So I was super bummed out, super frustrated because of that. And so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go hike. So I hiked all the way to the back. And some dude is riding around this whole place with his motorbike, his dirt bike. He's not supposed to be. So it makes me even more frustrated. So I didn't record much this morning because I was just not feeling it. On top of it, I wasn't feeling well this morning. I was having like a kind of bad headache and my stomach didn't feel the best. I feel better now, so. But yeah, this morning was just bad. I did very little recording this morning. On my way back, I got all the way back to basically below me where I had jumped them before. And I got to exactly where they were at. And as I didn't realize that the gorge kind of keeps going to the right. I never knew that it bent. I thought it ended right there because it looks like it ends right there. The first poke I do with my walking stick into the dirt it hits a rock and it goes clink. And then I was being blocked by a bush. The same group of deer jumps and runs. Yeah, and they run off towards my car. And I went over there and I is where I think I'm screwing up. I went down there to put my trail camera, and on the way back, I could smell myself. Like, I was sweating, so I was like, dang it. I'm leaving my center